GM Web3 and welcome back to Metaintro. My name is Richie and today we're going to be looking at why it's so hard to find a job in Web3 right now. However, we will be looking at the pain points, what they are, identifying, along with some advice on exactly what you can do. Stay to the end of the video because the final one, you won't want to miss this. Let's start off by talking about why it's so difficult to find a job as a community manager or social media manager in Web3. First and foremost, Web3, it's a very technical field and it's relatively new. A lot of people, they don't really understand what it is yet. So this is an industry that is growing, but at the same time, still relatively unknown. I met someone just yesterday who thought that crypto was that thing that kills Superman. Fine, they're a couple of years behind us, but the first problem is the supply. There are simply so many people looking for community manager jobs who do have good skills, maybe they have good experience too, but there aren't so many companies employing community managers as there are the people looking for them in the market. Which naturally leads to point number two. Things become more competitive and so the requirements become significantly more demanding, as do the standards. If we take a look at community manager job advertisements now, they are much more detailed. They have a lot more aspects there. There are significantly more skills. A community manager by itself isn't enough anymore. Now they want you to know SEO, social media management too. And a lot of places they're going to give preferences to people who have experience with some kind of technical background also. So the nature of the community manager itself is changing. Places are looking for a unique combination of blockchain technology knowledge, community building skills, and social media management. If you can tick these boxes, then you have a very good chance. You get your foot in the door, but that alone is not enough. Having a good CV, having a nice LinkedIn page, these are all kind of standard stuff, but what's going to really make you stand out from everybody else is networking. Because Web3 is still a very young industry, word of mouth and personal referrals are going to count more than probably anything else that you could write on paper or have as part of your brand on a website. Okay, Richie, that's fine. What next? Well, a lot of us are going to have to start as ambassadors, for example. This is a really good way to get into somewhere you can earn some native tokens and the expectation is relatively low. It'll also help you to learn about the technology of the company, maybe about the ecosystem as well in which they're operating and any other collaborations that they might have. And so then that's an easy way to kind of get yourself around within a community and then the community's attached to that. If you're also making content for them, this is extremely important, developing your personal brand. But not only thinking of yourself, we have to go way beyond that now. Start thinking about teams. Teams, this is the way to go. Because 2 brains are better than 1 and 5 brains are better than 2 and 10 brains are better than 5. If you can make a job application as a community manager, but you could also say that I have a whole bunch of people who are experts within their field that I could bring with me. For example, I have a really cool video editor. I know someone who is excellent at making graphics and here's their portfolio too. And this person, that's part of my army, that's part of my network, and I would like to bring them in on that too. As an ambassador, for example, as a moderator. So I'm not coming in cold, I have a team of people who are very, very effective because they have proven experience of doing so. Finally, staying active is key. I think it's really important to get in with projects that you like, that you enjoy, if you like the community, if they have a good vibe, if you think the tech is good. Make yourself a voice in them. Make your voice stand out. If you join Twitter Spaces, for example, then go up on stage, ask insightful questions. Tell people who you are. Let them know what you're looking for. Don't be afraid to speak up and to speak out because that will say a lot about you too and help you to grow from within. We do have to go through those ambassador programs. We do have to become community moderators and then looking for that next step up. And the more experience we have in the past, number one, we'll have more knowledge. And number two, definitely our network will be larger. But remember, we have to think of a network interoperably. Okay, of us working together and everybody has different skills, unique skill sets, but together we could be an effective team for what? For raising the awareness of the brand, helping other people to know about it, onboarding newcomers. That's what, as a community manager, we must be doing. Number 3, getting our content out there when we know SEO, for example, and we have good content creation because we have good scripts, we have good video editors, we have cool graphics, and we have a really cool presenter too. Well, it's something to definitely think about. Start thinking about your network. And the best place right now, if you're watching this video, to start building your network is on the Discord Metaintro server. If you take a look, they have a list of channels, everything from content creation to community managers to developer jobs. So many people in a similar position to you looking to make that full-time transition from a Web 2 to a Web 3 job, or maybe part-time, maybe contract. They're looking to freelance some of their skills, but it's definitely better than going to Fiverr.com. If you go into there and start introducing yourself, talk about your skill set, tell people some of the obstacles that you have come up against. What is it that you are hoping to achieve? You'll find there are a lot of people who are willing to reach out. That is the place to start building your network. Thank you, everybody. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be seeing you in the next one.